Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a great week. I just wanted to take a second and walk through our 1st through 3rd grade group guide for this weekend to help you be best prepared to lead your group this weekend. Our bottom line is prove you care more about others by being part of the solution. We've been talking all about peace, how peace is proving you care more about others than winning an argument. And so we're going to continue that conversation this weekend, talking all about how we can be a part of the solution, creating peace in the relationships in our lives. And this weekend we have 3 activities, pretty simple. The first activity is called Alphabet Tossed. You're going to get the kids in a circle and you're going to have a ball. And you're going to have one kid at a time. When they have the ball in their hands, it's their turn. And they're going to say, starting with the letter A fruit, a vegetable, a food, whatever you decide you want to do that starts with that letter. So if they're having trouble, I would say keep it broad with food. But you can try specifics at first and just do fruit. So the first person will go and they would say apple. And then they would throw the ball to somebody else. And that person would then say banana. And then the next person would throw it to someone else and they would have it in their hand and they would say clementine. And then you pass someone else and they would say eggplant. And you would keep going until you get to the letter Z. So do your best. If you need to switch it up to just be food, that's fine too. So that's the first activity. The second activity is a fill in the blank for our memory verse. You're going to get an activity sheet. There are 2 of them per page. And there's just some blanks kind of walking through and talking through the memory verse. So I would say first have them read it. You can have them read it off the sheet because it is NIRV. It's a different version than the Bibles that we have. So have them read it off your sheet a couple times, get them familiar with it, and then give them a pen or a pencil or a paper or a marker or crayon, whatever that is, to fill it in, and they can color the rest of that sheet, and that's kind of their memory verse sheet for the week. And then the last thing that we have is prayer and dismiss. And as you pray, I would remind you to challenge every kid in your group to, number 1, memorize the bottom line. We want them to know that when they leave, and then do your best to have every kid memorize the memory verse. This week is great because they're going to take it home with them with the activity sheet. Sweet, that's all I have for this weekend. Guys, you're doing a great job. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask your director, and they'd be happy to help. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.